This is Jeopardy! Now entering the studio are today's contestants. A registered nurse originally from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Paul Schaefer. A carpenter originally from West Springfield, Massachusetts, Lynn Crawford. And our returning champion, an energy demonstrator from Waverly, Ohio, Greg Hopkins, whose cash winnings total $8,400. And now, here is the host of Jeopardy, Alex Trebek.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Jeopardy, America's favorite answer and question game. We supply the answers, our contestants come up with the questions. Players, as you know, as soon as any one of you recognizes an answer on our board, you're free to ring in. However, I do want to caution you about the Jeopardy. If you are wrong, the value of that answer will be deducted from your score. But on the other side of the coin, to help you add to your winnings, we have hidden somewhere on the board a daily double. If you're lucky enough to uncover that, you'll get a chance to double any or all of your winnings up to that point in the game. And it's very important for you to try to earn as much money as possible, because at the end of the day, only the player with the most cash gets to keep his or her winnings. We're going to play the first round until you hear this sound. That'll signify that time is up. If you're all set to go, let's get to the beginning. Pick up your signaling buttons, but please do not ring in until the answer is fully exposed. Everyone ready? Then let's begin and play Jeopardy! And with answers worth anywhere from $100 to $500, here are the 6 categories you're going to be dealing with in this first round. First of all, state capitals, the 40s, homonyms, transportation, country music, and by the numbers. Greg Hopkins, as returning champion, you have the honor of selecting first. Good luck to you. Pick a category and an amount.
Thank you, Alex. The 40s for 100, please.
Our first answer is, though faster than a speeding bullet, he was ruled 4F. Greg?
Who is Superman?
You are right. Yes, he was reading the eye chart in the other room at the time. Select again.
The 40s for 200, please.
The answer is, by war's end, they had banked over 13 million units of blood for plasma. Greg?
What is the Red Cross?
Correct. Select again. You're up to 300.
The 40s for 300, please.
Not his singing, but a lack of lunch caused a fan to swoon at his Paramount Theater concert. Greg?
Who is Frank Sinatra?
You are right, and that started a big trend, as we all know. 600 for you. Select again.
The 40s for 400, please.
The answer this time is destination of MacArthur's I Shall Return. Greg?
What is the Philippines?
Right again. Greg?
The 40s for 500, please.
Wrapping up the category, the wartime pseudonym of Mrs. I. Toguri Dakino. Greg?
Who is Tokyo Rose,
Tokyo
Alex?
Rose, you swept the entire category in beautiful fashion. $1,500 in cash for you. And we're still waiting to hear from Lynn and Paul. Maybe that'll happen on the next category that you select, Greg.
State capitals for 100, please.
The answer is, until 1875, its dual capitals were New Haven and Hartford. This time it's Paul.
What is Hartford?
I'm sorry you drew a blank and it didn't work for you. Lynn, we go to you.
What is Hartford, Connecticut?
Connecticut. Yes, that's it.
Okay, state capitals for 200.
200. The answer is this New Mexico town is the oldest city that is a state capital. Paul?
What is Santa Fe?
Right. You're on the scoreboard. Go.
State capitals for 300, please.
The answer this time. Crossing the Delaware on Christmas, 1776, Washington defeated the Hessians at this New Jersey capital. Paul?
What is Trenton, New Jersey?
Right. Select again.
State capitals for 400, please.
It actually is 5,280 feet above sea level. Greg?
What is Denver?
Denver, Colorado, the mile-high city. Right you are. Up to 1,900 for you. Select.
State capitals for 500, please.
The answer. The name shows its founder, Roger Williams, believed God led him there. Paul?
What is Salt Lake City?
That is incorrect. Lynn or Greg, either one of you. Nobody wants to venture a question. I'll give it to you. What is Providence? Providence, Rhode Island. So we'll take a break right now, and you'll pick it up for us when we return with more of Jeopardy right after this. Welcome back to Jeopardy, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you, but it sounded a little strange when we introduced our contestants at the top of the show. I think we got mixed up in our profession, so let's clear that up right now before we continue with the game. Paul Schaefer of Philadelphia, what do you do?
I'm a registered nurse.
Ah, then we were right. You are the registered nurse. Are there a lot of you fellows around?
Not as many as we'd like, but more every year.
Okay, good luck to you on the program today. That means that Lynn Crawford is a carpenter?
Yes.
How'd you get into that profession?
Well, money. I needed some, and I got a job. I've always been good working with my hands, and I just keep doing it. I
And
enjoy it.
a man who enjoys his work, at least on our program, is our champion, and that is Greg Hopkins, who won $8,400 yesterday. You're not going to do the balloon trick for us again today, are you?
No, no,
All right, have you figured out how you're going to spend the dough?
no, not yet. It's
You want to win some more?
yes, kind of a shock. I'd like to be shocked some more.
All right, when we left off in the early part of our round, you had given us the last correct question, and that means that you'll get to select the next category and an amount. So why don't you do that right now, and we will continue with our Jeopardy round. Go ahead, Greg.
Transportation for 100, please.
Brand new category. The answer is type of auto engine or a tomato cocktail. Greg. Oh, you took too much time, and it's going to cost you. Lynn or Paul, do one of you have a question for me? Type of auto engine or a tomato cocktail? I'll give it to you then. What is V8? What is V8?
Oh, no.
Wait a minute, folks. We're not doing this program for groaners. Let's go on, Greg. It's still your selection.
Transportation for 200, please.
The answer is Lindbergh was not first to fly the Atlantic, but first to do it this way. Lynn.
What is solo?
Solo is right, yes.
Transportation for 300.
The answer is derived from words American, travel, and track. It provides most U.S. passenger rail service. Greg?
What is Amtrak?
That is the right question. Go again.
Transportation for 400, please.
The answer this time London's, not New York's, was the first ever built. Paul?
What is the underground or the metro?
Underground, metro, subway system, any of those are correct. Yes, go ahead.
Transportation for 500. Then.
Wrapping up the category, changing lines, you could have at one time ridden these from Freeport, Illinois to Utica, New York. Paul?
What are freight trains?
Not freight trains. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Greg or Lynn, an answer from either one of you, or a question. Greg?
What are canals?
Incorrect. That will cost you. Lynn, do you want to try it? You don't have to.
What are streetcars?
Streetcars, yes. She had rung in before our time's up buzzer, and that means we'll give it to you. And you earn $500 for that. You're in control of the board. Make a selection for me.
By the numbers for 100.
Brand new category. The two digits that give James Bond license to kill. Lynn?
0 and 7. What are 0 and 7?
Incorrect. Greg or Paul?
What is double O?
Double O, yes. That's what gives him license to kill. Select, Paul.
By the numbers for 200, please.
The answer is Three Dog Night called this the loneliest number. Greg?
What is 1?
You got it. Select again.
By the numbers for 300, please.
The answer this time, number of red stripes on the current U.S. flag. Greg?
What is 7?
You are right. Go again.
By the numbers for 400, please.
The answer is, whoops, we've got a daily double. And just as was the case yesterday, you seem to come up with daily doubles when you have a lot of cash to invest. You've got $2,100 right now. How much of it are you going to risk on this daily double question in the category by the numbers? And we have about a minute to go in the round.
Let's go for 400, please.
All right, here is the answer for you and you alone. Total of Disney's Dalmatians and dwarves. Total
What
of,
is 108?
Yes, 101 Dalmatians, 7 dwarfs. Nice going. You've added $400 more. Select again for me.
By the numbers for 500, please.
Wrap up the category with this answer. Broadway hit that takes Fellini film a half step further. Paul?
What is 9?
9 is right. 500 for you. Make a selection. You're on the positive side right now. You've got 400.
Country music for 100, please.
Brand new category. A grandma before her 30th birthday. She's the real coal miner's daughter. Paul?
Who is Loretta Lynn?
You're right. Select again.
Country music for 200, please.
Nashville's Ryman Auditorium was its home for years. Greg?
What is the Grand Ole Opry?
You are right. Takes you to 2,700. Select.
Country music for 300, please.
The answer is in True Grit, he played a cowboy, but not his famous rhinestone one. Lynn?
Who is Glenn Campbell?
You're right.
Country music for 400.
The answer, his famed San Quentin concert inspired inmate Merle Haggard. Greg?
Who is Johnny
It was
Cash?
Johnny Cash. You got it. And that signal means that the round is over. All three of you are now out of jeopardy. And Greg, nothing new for you. You are in the lead. This time you have $3,100. Lynn is in second place with 1,000. And Paul, you have 500. Relax for a few moments. We'll get set to play Double Jeopardy, and we'll be back to do all of that right after this break. Stay with us.
There'll be more Trivia with a Twist when Jeopardy continues.
Welcome back. We're about to play Double Jeopardy. Let me tell you what that means. Answers are going to be much more difficult. Lots more money involved, and there will be 2 daily doubles hidden somewhere on this board. Once again, contestants, we're going to play until we hear this sound. That signifies the round is over. If you're all set, then let's play Double Jeopardy. And with about $18,000 in cash available, as well as those 2 daily doubles, here are the categories this time around. First of all, Wild West, followed by opera, sports, biology, foreign phrases, and religion. Paul, you were in 3rd place when we ended Jeopardy. That means you get to select first in this Double Jeopardy round. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Foreign phrases for 200, please.
The first answer is, in Germany, said before a toast and after a sneeze. Greg,
What is Gesundheit?
you are right.
Religion for 200, please.
Another category, the answer. He was the doubter among the apostles. Greg?
Who was Thomas?
St. Thomas? Yes, indeed. You got it. 3,500 total for you.
Religion for 400, please.
The answer is continent with the largest Jewish population. Greg?
What is North America?
You're right again. You're on a roll.
Religion for 600, please.
The answer. Color of smoke signifying election of a new pope. Paul?
What is white?
White is right. I love the way I said Pope Paul. Flowed trippingly from the tongue. Select, Paul. You're in control.
Foreign phrases for 400, please.
Foreign phrases for 400. The answer. American equivalent to English, the bonnet on a lorry. Paul?
What is the hood?
Be more specific. The bonnet on a lorry. Too much time. Greg?
What is the hood on a truck?
The hood of a truck. Yes, that is the full, complete question we were looking for. Greg picks up the points. Paul loses money. Greg, you select.
Religion for 800, please.
The answer. This Buddhist sect seeks truth through concepts like the sound of one hand clapping. Greg?
What is nihilism?
No, that is incorrect. Lynn?
What is Zen?
Zen. That is the right question. Nice going. And I'm familiar with the sound of one hand clapping. I've had that many times in my career. Lynn, you get to select.
How about opera for 200?
Brand new category. The answer. The Lone Ranger's theme is this opera's overture. Lynn?
What is the William Tell Overture?
You're right.
Opera for 400.
The answer. Profession of Rossini's Figaro. Lynn?
What is a barber?
You're right. Go again.
Opera for 600.
The answer is, whoops, look at this. Lynn, you're in 2nd place right now. You've got 2,400 to Greg's 3,500. Here's a big chance for you. You alone will deal with this daily double. Answer, how much are you going to risk of your 2,400?
1,000.
$1,000. All right, listen first to this piece of music. This aria from Pagliacci gave him the first million-selling record ever. For $1,000, what is the correct question?
Who is Enrico Caruso?
Absolutely right. That takes you to 3,400. You're in 2nd place by $100, and you're in control of the board. Make a selection.
Opera for 800.
The answer is Lieutenant Pinkerton's girlfriend, Cho-Cho San. Lynn?
Who is Madame Butterfly?
You're right again.
Opera for 1,000.
Opera for 1,000. The answer, 1976 was also the bicentennial of this famed Milan Opera House. What is Teatro alla Scala, the opera house in Milan? Lynn, you gave us the last correct question, so go again.
How about foreign phrases for 600?
The answer is, from French, it literally means a pen name, Paul. Too much time, I'm afraid. Greg?
What is nom de plume?
Nom de plume. That is the right question we were looking for. Greg, go again.
Wild West for 200, please.
Brand new category. One of its newspapers was appropriately called The Epitaph. Paul?
Where is Tombstone?
Right. Go for it.
Biology for 200, please.
The answer is genus Rana, frequent victim of biology class dissections. Greg?
What is a frog?
You got it.
Religion for 1,000, please.
Wrapping up that category, this word for the Mohammedan religion means submission to the will of God.
What is Islam?
Islam is absolutely right. That gives you another $1,000, takes you to 5,300 and control of the board. Greg?
Wild West for 400, please.
The answer. She once shot a cigarette from the mouth of the German crown prince. Lynn?
Who is Annie Oakley?
You're right.
A Wild West for 600.
The answer. In 650,000 miles, the mail was lost only once. Greg?
What is or was the Pony Express?
That is the right question.
Wild West for 800, please.
The answer. Brothers Virgil and Morgan were shot here, but Wyatt Earp emerged unscathed. Paul?
What is the OK Corral?
Yes, the OK Corral or the gunfight at the OK Corral. Go again, Paul.
Wild West for 1,000, please.
Wrapping up the category with this, it ran 2,000 miles from Independence, Missouri to Oregon City. Oregon. Greg?
What is the Oregon Trail?
That is it. Yes, what is or what was the Oregon Trail? You're in control. Select for me.
Biology for 400, please.
The answer, LBJ's hound dog or Darwin's ship? Paul? You didn't get it. We had too much time, and we have a problem with... Oh, Lynn rang in first.
What is the beagle?
What is the beagle? That is right. Yes, we have a lockout system here, and we have about a minute left in this segment. Lynn, make a
Foreign
selection.
phrases for 800.
The answer is the vidi in veni vidi vici. Greg,
I saw. What is I saw?
what is I saw? Correct.
Biology for 600, please.
The answer, the basic unit of life. 3 billion die every minute in your body. Paul,
What are cells?
you got him.
Biology.
Select again.
Biology for 800, please.
All right. The answer is it puts the green in greenery. Greg,
What is chlorophyll?
yes. Select.
Biology for 1,000, please.
The answer, deoxyribonucleic acid. Greg,
What is DNA?
DNA is right for $1,000. Go again.
Sports for 200, please.
The answer, the Greeks reckon time from this event, first held in Olympia in 776 BC. Paul,
What is the 100-yard dash?
you took too much time, and I'm going to give it to you. We had both of you ring in at the same time there, Greg and Lynn, but too much time had expired. The correct question is, what are the Olympics? But the sound effect means that the round is over. You are all out of Double Jeopardy, and let's take a look at the score. I'm still thinking of your brain cells, Paul. You would ring in, and then your brain cells would not work quite as well as you had hoped, and as a result, you're in third place with $1,100 at the moment. Lynn has $5,000 in cash, and our champion, Greg, is in the lead today with $9,500. Very nice going. In a moment, you're all going to be placed in Double Jeopardy for the championship. I want you to remember that only the top dollar winner gets to keep his cash, but we do have some lovely prizes for the runners-up. Let's take a look at those right now.
Today's second place contestant will receive a Sunray Deluxe 36-inch range. Has a range-top griddle, 5 surface burners, full black glass see-through oven door, and pilotless to reduce gas use from Sunray Division of Caloric Corporation. And Bernardo de Limoges' 4-piece porcelain dinnerware set. Elegant china enhanced by traditional design, interpreted for today's styles from Bernardo de Limoges. And our third place contestant may get in shape with Excel's Brutus Bench Squat Rack and Leg Developer. Quality-made exerciser for the home, designed to make exercising a pleasure from Excel. And now, let's go back to Alex Trebek.
And I just want to remind our viewers and our players that if the runners-up are tied, then second place will be awarded to the player who was leading at the end of the previous round. Now, in the upcoming break, contestants, you'll have about 2 minutes to write down in secret how much of your winnings to this point you're going to wager on today's Final Jeopardy. And the category on Final Jeopardy is the calendar. The calendar. Think about it, make your decision, and we'll be back to play Final Jeopardy in just a little bit. Welcome back, folks. This is it, Final Jeopardy for the championship. The wagers have been made in secret. Players, in a moment I'm going to give you the Final Jeopardy answer. You'll have 30 seconds in which to write down the question. Be sure it is in the form of a question. Here we go. The category is the calendar. The Final Jeopardy answer is calendar date with which the 20th century began. Good luck. All right, time's up. Let's find out who today's winner is going to be. Paul Schaefer, you were in third place with $1,100. The answer was the date with which the 20th century began, and you said the Final Jeopardy question was, what was January 1, 1900? That is incorrect, I'm sorry to say. Let's see how much money you risked on that. All $1,100, and that means you wind up with $0. Next, we had Lynn Crawford with $5,000. Your answer was, or your question was, what is January 1st, 1900? How much did you risk on that incorrect question? All of it. You wind up with nothing. Our champion. I have a feeling I know how our champion played this. He started off with 9,500. Let's find out, first of all, what he thought the correct Final Jeopardy question was. What is January 1, 1900? We know now that is wrong, but how much did he risk? Did he go for the whole bundle? Great. Oh, boy. What? I'm at a loss for words, but in a situation like this... Hey, folks, easy come, easy go. Because all of our contestants wound up with nothing, we have consolation prizes for each of them. Tomorrow on Jeopardy, we'll be bringing in 3 new players to play the game. But our champion, remember, Greg, is not leaving us empty-handed. He won $8,400 in cash on our last program. So until next time on Jeopardy, what is the answer? The answer...
1901.
You mean, what is the question? The question is January 1, 1901. 1901. Until next time, folks, so long. See you next time on Jeopardy.
Some of our departing contestants will receive Brim decaffeinated coffee for flavor that's full, deep, and satisfying. Fill your cup to the rim with the rich roasted taste of Brim. Mr. Plummer pours right through standing water to quickly dissolve grease, grime, and hair. Its active ingredients make it stronger for you. Mr. Plummer. Sous Vide Honey Spread, pure natural sweetness that won't spill, drip, or slide off your knife. Give Sous Vide Spun Honey Spread a whirl. Kanka helps stop mouth and canker sore pain fast. Its soft tip applicator coats and protects against further irritation. Kanka from Blistex. And Oscal Calcium Supplement. If your body isn't getting enough calcium, it could rob it from your bones. Oscal Calcium, your body needs it.